when you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Blue Devils will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UCLA's offense will go on the attack first. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Slings it downfield. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patterns. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. Keep it on the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Bruins will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds us back in the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Might be calling a hot route. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down. So the Duke Blue Devils offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give on the inside. Oh, he's got some space.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Off the play fake. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to the big tight end. Tosses it incomplete.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
That is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Another big play for this offense, and I'll tell you, historically, in the best UCLA units offensively, whether they're throwing it, whether they're in the shot.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Bruins headed quickly to the line. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
They'll run play action. He fires one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. Catch in the middle. It's Page. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
The give to the back. Breaks into the open. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Running back searching for a hole. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Grabbed behind the line, it's Stokes. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He leaves it with his back. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. Turns it on in midfield. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Bruins just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Last completion moved the Sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking for room. It's Jeffrey. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
With the catch, it's Winston. And he gets it down. 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to...
And he'll finish the run in the end zone.
you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Washington. Gets it out quickly. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Handoff from the gun. Powers through the defender. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. The Blue Devils are in the hurry-up. From the gun on 3rd down. It's caught. Powers through. He's into the open down the middle. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Blue Devils. He got a step and just dusted the field.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So first down here as they go back to work. The lone back's got it. There he goes. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Finds his man. It's Jeffrey. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
And this is what's so great about play action. The run fake sucks those linebackers up, and it just creates so much more space for these receivers to operate. Beautiful execution by the offense.
He'll try to do it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
You want to stress a defense? Get the quarterback outside the pocket right now. Really good job running the bootleg to the left, getting the quarterback outside of the pocket. He can chew up ground in such a hurry, or he can throw the football down the field. Makes it really tough on defenses.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. There's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. North Carolina was able to finish off a close one in Chapel Hill. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the eastern seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll run it from the gun. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He's got great speed. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. UCLA will go back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example.
It's a seam wide open. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Steps away to find some room. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. A little release to the back. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Blue Devils want to move quickly. Gonna run it. It's Knowles. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to throw. It's Washington. Pocket breaking down. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push?
He's got it down the right side. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Now on 2nd down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Caught behind the line. It's Akbar. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and of being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Looking for a man. It's Washington. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Looking for a huge play. Makes a grab on the shot. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bringing the heat. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. And guys, with the empty backfield on 2nd and short, might they take a shot here? And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Blue Devils will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Let's go! Let's go! Has to get there to move the sticks. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To give on the option. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. Great job by the back on the option.
That's a great job of just trusting your offensive line to get it done, scoring the touchdown. An extra point's going to tie this thing up right before halftime. And after that run, I think you're going to feel more confident running it in the second half.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Caught, close to the marker, it's Winston. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. He tries to take the top off. Grabs it inside the 15. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're like, turning it on! They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Washington. Working that left side now. They are on the move. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 28.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. The 20. Past the 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, UCLA. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Got it in the middle, it's Bryant. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That's caught. It's Bryant. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 30. Inside the... Touchdown, Bruins! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. USF is dominating this one, thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up 14 over North Texas. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
That's reeled in. It's Bryant. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. To the air on first down. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it behind the line. It's Stokes. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. He got it. Now the lead is down to 11. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. They'll give it to the back. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. And the Bruins in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry-up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Got a man. It's Akbar. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this way. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes a connection. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The Bruins have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Wow, you usually don't get that wide open in the end zone. If that ball comes in like that, that's a play the receiver has just got to be able to make for his team.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, UCLA! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. No matter the sport, he epitomized the UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Winston. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the 1st down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bruins can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Gives it on the option. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the heat. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Offense set on 1st down. Wants to go up top. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Bruins! And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
45-20.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick?
A shot toward the end zone. intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Page. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Here's the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Knowles. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Washington. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got room on the return. The 30. The 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, UCLA. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Line gets set. First down. On the run, it's Knowles. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
Pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down in the 4th quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Akbar. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains because of...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play.
And it's caught inside the 25. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Back to throw, it's Washington. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab, it's Page. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Blue Devils will punt this one away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position.
First and 10.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Coming out on first down with a play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now, the 7th.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page. Get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can point to when they review the film.
Going over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Got his man on the right. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Second down.